Did you know that your breakfast choices could be silently damaging the muscles and blood vessels that keep you strong where it matters most? If you're over 60 and you've noticed less firmness, less energy, or numbness in your lower body, I want you to know, neither your age nor your testosterone levels are necessarily the real culprits. The true cause is often a circulatory problem that worsens with what you eat in the morning. And most men don't realize that breakfast can either support healthy blood flow to the groin or gradually block it, depending on what you put on your plate. But here's what's even more surprising, not only do many men choose poorly, but they're also missing the opportunity to include one simple food that could improve everything very quickly, restoring circulation in the lower body. That's it, it only works if you give your body the right tools. And let me tell you, these tools aren't in a pill or a medical prescription. They're in 7 morning foods with very specific, simple nutrient combinations. They're foods you already know, but you probably never knew how to use them to improve your male circulation. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Among the effects of these ingredients are improved blood flow in the intimate area and strengthened pelvic muscles. Boosting confidence with no side effects and visible results in less than a week. Let's start with the first on the list, one you probably already have in your fridge, but may have overlooked for years simply because you didn't know how to use it. I'm talking about whole eggs, one of nature's most complete and nutritious sources for restoring circulation after 60. When eaten at the right time and in the right way, they can boost blood flow and muscle repair. Juicy, many men only have coffee or made in the morning, maybe with a slice of bread and something sweet, and nothing more. What they don't realize is that their body, especially at this age, is starving for nutrients like quality protein, vitamins, and specific minerals from the moment they wake up. Now, pay close attention, because I know eggs had a bad reputation in the past, concerns about cholesterol and heart health based on outdated science and fears that are now completely obsolete. If you're a man between 55, 60, or older and you don't eat whole eggs regularly, you're making a mistake, and missing one of the most effective natural tools for restoring vitality and strength in your lower body. The main secret of the egg lies in the yolk, which is packed with vitamin D, B12, choline, and leucine, the key amino acid that activates muscle repair, including the pelvic floor muscles. These are the same muscles that support erections, control urinary flow, and keep you stable and balanced throughout the day. If you can, choose pasture-raised, free-range, or organic eggs, they're richer in vitamins. And keep this in mind, I'm not telling you to discard the white, I'm telling you to eat the whole egg without throwing away the yolk, as many people mistakenly do. When blood circulation decreases with age, the pelvic muscles are the first to suffer. But if you feed them well, especially first thing in the morning, your body will respond positively and recover. In no time, you'll feel more stable, with fewer cramps or numbness. And the best part? It's not thanks to a pill, it's because blood is flowing as it should. My suggestion is to try changing your breakfast and include 2 to 3 whole eggs every morning, boiled for 11 to 12 minutes. Nothing fancy. You can pair them with a slice of whole grain bread, mashed avocado, and pumpkin seeds to boost the benefits even further. And here's a very important detail, don't fry them or submerge them in oil, no matter what type of oil or fat, because that will completely alter all the positive effects. As an extra tip, after breakfast, dedicate 5 minutes to activating circulation further. Walk briskly around the house or do 2 to 3 sets of 20 squats, using a chair for support. These will push blood flow and reinforce the work of your breakfast. Now let's look at foods number 2 and 3 together, oats with chia seeds, the true natural artery cleansers. Whenever an older man comes to my office complaining of poor circulation or that constant feeling of heaviness in the lower body, I don't just ask about medications or medical history, I also ask about breakfast. And it's very common to hear that breakfast either doesn't exist or is full of sugar and empty carbohydrates. What I recommend instead may seem very simple, almost trivial, but trust me, half a cup of whole oats with chia seeds can transform those moments without numbness, cramps, or discomfort. On one hand, although oats also had a bad reputation in the past, today we fortunately know that oats are a powerful ally for aging arteries throughout the body. They're full of fiber. Especially a type called beta-glucan, which not only helps lower cholesterol, which is great, but also cleans the walls of blood vessels. This allows more oxygen-rich blood to reach key areas like the pelvis and groin. For men over 60, this kind of circulatory support isn't just useful, it's essential. And if you add a teaspoon of chia seeds, their benefits multiply. These tiny seeds are packed with nutrients like omega-3, magnesium, and potassium that help relax blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and allow smoother, more powerful flow. This combination is excellent for your heart and intestines, but it also directly impacts your ability to maintain and achieve a healthy erection. And listen to this, because many of my patients tell me that when they reach 55 or 60, they feel their body starting to shut down. Low energy, difficulty climbing stairs, shortness of breath after a few steps, and intimacy slowly fading away. What do they all have in common? Poor breakfasts with processed, sugary cereals, or even oats, but the refined kind. My proposal is to include whole oats with chia seeds at least a few days a week, and combine them with powerful antioxidants like red fruits, such as blueberries or blackberries. To drink, you can choose black coffee, or a hibiscus infusion. Wheat is great for high blood pressure, and if you want a touch of cinnamon for natural sweetness, or even one of the naturally vasodilating juices I'll teach you to prepare in a moment. If you do this, within a few days you'll notice much more strength in your legs, they'll feel lighter, and also in your arms. In less than a month, you'll sleep better, wake up with more energy, and enjoy benefits that show both inside and outside the bedroom. Now, let's move on to food number 4. Watermelon. Most people believe watermelon is just a summer fruit, or that it's bad for diabetes and has too much sugar. But these are just outdated myths. What few men know is that this fruit is one of nature's most underestimated tools for increasing blood flow. Watermelon is packed with an amino acid called citrulline, which in your body converts to L-arginine. This, in turn, stimulates the production of nitric oxide. The same compound that dilates blood vessels and allows more blood to reach the intimate area, just like when you take the little blue pill, Viagra or sildenafil. In other words, this fruit activates the same biological pathway used by erectile dysfunction medications, but by feeding yourself real food instead of a drug. And the best part? It works very quickly. And pay attention to a secret, for best results, eat watermelon on an empty stomach, por 40 to 60 minutos before your main breakfast. You can also eat it in the afternoon, away from other meals. A couple of slices is more than enough to avoid unwanted effects, such as blood sugar spikes, especially if you're diabetic. And a key tip, don't throw away the white part of the rind, the part we all discard. That's precisely where the highest concentration of citrulline is found. You can blend the watermelon in a smoothie with a glass of water and drink it without straining, or eat it directly. The white part may not be the tastiest, but your circulation will thank you. So if you've been looking for a natural way to feel more alive and energetic, watermelon could be one of the easiest and most refreshing tools you've been missing. And now we've reached the most important part of this video. I ask for your full attention, because the next 3 foods are very powerful and also very overlooked. Number 5, sweet potato, also known as batata or camote. But careful. It's not just about eating it. You need to know its medicinal secrets. The ideal way is to steam or boil it until it's just barely tender. This preserves all the key nutrients. Sweet potatoes are full of complex carbohydrates that don't spike blood sugar like refined sugar does. Instead, they give your muscles the quality, sustained energy they really need to move with strength and without fatigue. Want to boost it even more? Season it with turmeric and black pepper. And add a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. That turns a simple tuber or vegetable into a true natural anti-inflammatory elixir. You can pair it with a glass of lemon water and eat it mid-morning or in the afternoon, when you feel that typical energy crash or when you start getting a little hungry. These nutrients will help reduce silent inflammation in the body, the kind that makes us feel tired, irritable, bloated, even if we slept all night. And a key detail. It's better to consume it with the skin on. And if you can choose red or purple sweet potato, even better, because it contains even more antioxidants and protective compounds. Don't underestimate this food. It could become your silent ally to stay strong, vital, and with just the right circulation. Number 6. Beetroot, also known as betabel. It's truly an underestimated treasure that can transform your circulation and daily potency. Beetroot contains natural nitrates that convert in the body to nitric oxide, which helps dilate and relax blood vessels, allowing blood to flow much better to all important areas, boosting vitality and overall strength. And pay attention here, because many people believe beetroot is not good for diabetics. But the truth is, they can consume it. It has a moderate glycemic index, and when eaten in appropriate portions, always, it doesn't cause dangerous blood sugar spikes. How are you going to prepare it? The most potent way to take advantage of it is to make a juice. Take one medium raw beetroot, wash it well, cut it into pieces, and blend it with a large glass of water. You can add a splash of lemon juice or fresh ginger for more flavor and refreshment. Don't strain it, drink it with all its fiber to get all the nutrients. You can drink it along with breakfast or alongside your lunch. And if you prefer to eat it cooked, steam or boil it in water with the skin on until tender but not too soft. You can also cut it into cubes and use it in salads with extra virgin olive oil and some seeds like chia or flax. And how much should you consume? About 200 a 250 milliliters of juice, or half a medium beetroot per day, is already enough to notice the benefits in energy and intimate circulation within a few days. And a very practical tip. If you drink it in the morning or before physical activity, you'll feel even more of that natural injection of vitality. And now, finally, we arrive at number 7, which is the superfood and the most surprising of all. This is pomegranate. This fruit is packed with antioxidants, especially polyphenol and flavonoids, that help protect and improve the elasticity of blood vessels. This allows blood to flow more easily, helping to maintain energy and overall firmness throughout the body. Additionally, pomegranate helps reduce chronic inflammation, that internal wear and tear that builds up over the years. Two factors that directly affect circulation and overall health as we age. But remember, aging does not mean losing vitality, which is what we've been led to believe for many years. Now, how should we consume pomegranate to maximize its effects? You can eat the seeds directly, alone, or add it to salads, natural yogurt, or a breakfast fruit bowl. Another practical and powerful way is to make a juice. Blend one large pomegranate or two small ones with 2 glasses of water, and drink it natural and unfiltered. If you like, you can also mix it with a splash of lemon or orange juice for a fresher touch. But what's the dosage and the best time to take it? 250 milliliters glass a day, or half a large pomegranate, already gives you all the benefits. In terms of health, there's no problem consuming 2 glasses a day or 1 large pomegranate. But here's the most important thing, always consume it fresh, not in commercial juices that are loaded with sugar and lose almost all their antioxidants. You can take pomegranate on an empty stomach before breakfast, or as a revitalizing mid-afternoon snack. If you've made it this far in the video, please don't forget to leave me a like and a comment. Thank you all so much for being here.